All right, all right, all right. What's up, big dog? Made it, made it. We're gonna do a little chopperoo right here. Finally got it where I can cut some hair on my video camera here. Man, we live, man. What you got going on over there, bro?
Yeah.
You gonna let us cut hair today?
Yeah.
Huh? You gonna let us cut? You ain't gonna let us cut? Alright, so he gonna get a taper haircut. As you see, he's thinning. So we're gonna cut him down just a little bit. I'm talking to the camera.
What?
I'm talking to the camera. You see that?
Yeah.
You wanna see yourself on camera?
Yeah.
If you see yourself on camera, then you can't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
You ain't gonna say nothing?
Yeah.
Okay, what you gonna say?
And I wasn't saying that. Yeah.
You gonna say what now?
What did?
Huh?
Daddy did.
Your daddy did?
Yeah, he did.
What did he do?
Daddy.
Yeah, what did he do?
Daddy. What did you do? I know he did. I guess. I don't know.
So since he has severe thinning. Hey, I ain't have to do him dirty like that. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Hey, guys, I think we might be worse than women when it comes down to losing our hair, bro. We don't want to lose nothing.
Daddy.
What?
I never did that haircut. Daddy was not a haircut. That was been talking about.
So because he thinning on top, I'm trying to have to match his whole head up with it.
I know he did.
You like if he say mention thinning one more time. So I'm gonna cut him down all the way around.
Dad.
Then go from there.
Dad, what's going?
So I cut him down first, then I closed it. I had it open. Now I'm closing to get that wave effect. Make him tight. So his hair can lay down real good for him and all this other good stuff. Spray them a little hair fibers up in there. See if we can make it look crispy, you know what I'm saying? But these girls won't quit blowing their phone up. And see, here's the deal. When you got a guy hair like his, okay. Let me show you this here.
I'll show you this here.
You can't be repeating what I'm saying.
I don't want to.
You gonna be the second teacher? So here's what happens. When a guy thinning, or he's thinning through here.
Yeah.
He's thinning a lot through here, all through his head, through here. So when I'm cutting him, I'm trying to focus on hitting these dark spots. Once I cut the hair down to my desired length, I come back and just try to work on them dark spots. You know, and I'm doing that throughout his whole head when I'm cutting him. Like, you may see me just going like this. It look like I'm just cutting. But nah, what I do is this. I keep cutting, and then you hear it cutting. And then if it's not cutting enough, I'll turn my clipper a little bit sometimes. Just to go in there and take out one little dark spot, like through there. And then I go right back with the grain. You know, just little tricks and trades you can do along the way while you're cutting somebody's head. I don't know my arm in the way or not. Bring this up in here. You see this fade a little bit closer. right?
Alright.
Go down here and go on and take that beard, fade the top of that beard out while you're there.
Wow. I know it is.
You know what?
Good night.
What you know?
Good night.
Good night. All right.
Good night, Daddy.
Tape it on that side.
Dad.
You might be able to see what I'm talking about when I turn it around right through here.
I know what you're talking about.
You see how it's a little... Okay, now we go. You see how it's a little darkish through here, through there? You see it's a little darkish like right up in here. And then right under it, it's a little light spot. So those are the spots I be twisting and turning my clippers on. Even when I'm cutting down like this here. My clipper, I turn it like this a little bit. And it just go right in there and knock that down. Because basically what I'm doing is I'm cutting that against the grain just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like you can, this is straight down. It's not doing anything to it. It's over with. It's over. Nothing else is coming off of there. So I may take my clipper. And now you hear it cutting? You hear it? Okay, if you're going to be quiet then. He talks to be quiet. Listen. Shh. You hear it cutting?
Yeah.
That's because I turned the clipper sideways. Right, just right there in that little spot. And it's over with. Come right on back because I'm going to go against the grain here. It doesn't matter down here. I can take it out.
Sit down and be quiet.
Okay. I sit down, Daddy.
You saying you're going to do it, but you don't never do it.
I never do it.
Yeah, you ain't going to do it?
I can't do
You
it.
gonna sit down and be quiet?
Yeah, sit down and be quiet.
Alright, thank you.
You welcome. I gotta be quiet.
And I'm over here beating your daddy up again, too, all right?
Alright.
You going to let me beat him up?
Yeah.
Huh?
I gotta be quiet.
Okay.
I gotta be quiet.
You got to be quiet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. Dad, what's the deal? Bud.
So you just get basically a simple fade, just a little simple taper. But at our age now, man, like I told you before, a lot of my customers, we're all thinning at the same time. Hey, we going out the same way we came in. We going out. Man, why does this camera keep getting dark over here? What is the deal? Every time I cut you on camera, it gets dark. What is it trying to tell me, man? What this camera trying to tell me, man? You ain't worth me cutting?
No.
Goodness gracious.
No.
And you be taking a good little fade too, man. I be really wanting you on camera, man.
No.
Now I gotta fight the evil odds that are against me, man.
I like that too.
All right, watch your foot down there, brother. Push that chair out the way. Kick that chair to the side. Do whatever you gotta do. Hey, wave to the camera, man. Wave to the camera. Wave. You see you on camera? You on what they call Vigio. Ooh, everybody that's on camera get a whooping. Ooh. Everybody that's on camera get a whooping. Like, watch this.
You get me. You get me.
I don't get me.
You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna help me? I'm beating him up. I'm beating your daddy up. I'm beating him up. Now he's starting to cry. I'm beating him up. I'm about you. Hey, you better do something about this whooping I'm giving your dad. Oh! He arrested me. he come to the daddy defense every time he get beat him up. All right, man. You proved your point today. We ain't gonna beat him up no more. All right. So I just go right up in there, man. Hit it. Open it up. I need my other guard. Oh yeah. This will work. Doesn't work. Will it work? Will it work? How you know? You know or you don't know? talk about somebody who hate haircuts? Whew, you looking at him? That joker don't want nothing to do with a haircut, boy. Nothing.
I can't help you.
You said, can we help you? Okay. I said, you next to get a haircut. You know that, right? You want to be next? You want to be next to get a haircut? Or it's tomorrow? I'm cutting your hair next, okay? Alright. That joker ain't never took a good haircut. He took one good haircut. One good haircut. After that, it's been over with. Look like y'all be wearing hats. Are you wearing a hat? Yeah, I can tell. These low spots and
probably my I wear a headset too, so
yeah, I can tell.
Headphones.
Yeah, you got an indention here, and I can tell this look more like a hat that you losing your hair in. Because here's what happens when you wear hats and you lose your hair. You see the bones that are in the back of someone's head, like through here. You have those bones, and a lot of times it's a sinkhole here, and you have bone structure around it. Well, that hat generally cuts into that, and it makes you bald in here. It's like everybody that wear hats has the same problem. They all start thinning in these areas on the back side of both sides of their head, right there where my thumb is at. It's like a hole that the hair
start looking against the hat.
right. And start taking your hair out. Your hat been taking your hair out? Huh? It has? Okay. And you see what I'm talking about before I take that patch up out of there. You can see that. You see how it's dark here? It's light through here. This is where that hat been holding on to his head all these years. I told y'all what's going on down here in South Mississippi. We're industrial area. All we got is hat wearing men. Ain't that right? That's all we have going on around here. And then they come in here to the barbershop, and then I have to fight and tackle their head hair. And all I'm trying to do is bring a good product to the people that's watching. But you know, my models, man, they be making it hard for me. You just bag it up as much as you can. Appreciate that, big homie. They make it hard for me. So hard for me. Why they make it hard for me, big homie? Why they make it hard for me? You know? He's like, I don't know. Alright, so now we're gonna put a little line on it. See what he's working with. He almost don't need a line. He almost looks good enough like this right here.
You look nice. Oh, don't look like with hair.
Yeah, that's what it look like when you got hair. Alright, so I'm going to describe and talk about this line for a second. People talk about, you know, can you talk more about the line? Alright, it's simple. You see I'm starting in the middle of the head. I'm in the middle. You see I get my start? I'm putting this edge down first. And I'm getting my line. That's okay, this is where I want to be. Then I'm always putting this here on the end again, and I'm rotating it back around. Coming over here, and I'm rotating it around. Coming over here, doing the same thing. I'm rolling it while moving right to left. and I'm rolling it left to right while I'm moving it over here. You see me? Boom. I'm moving it left to right while coming right to left. You follow what I'm saying? Again, chop, roll, pick up. We're moving left, pick up, roll. And then you can stop in the corners. It lets you know you won't take it too far back, so you know your stopping points, what you got to do and where you at. And the rest is just coming back, cleaning it up. I come back to the razor on that. Now in these corners, what I do, I find a parking point with my finger here. I park it there. Go ahead. Go. And then I just move it. I try to make it stick and basically swing like a little pendulum. Just make it stick right in your hand at the spot where you want it to be, and just turn it. You see how that? I'm not going back into his hair or anything. You just do this right here. It's simple. Ain't nothing hard about it. What's hard is, figuring it out at first, feeling it. Once you get where you gotta go, then you know what you gotta do. Come right over the ears, just use just the corner and heat it just a little bit. All that trying to make it super duper crispy over the ears, man, ain't nobody looking there. Just heat it just enough. Keep it moving. Come on down and around. Did you go to the bathroom that fast?
No.
That mean you ain't have to go.
No,
Huh?
I fixed it.
You ain't have to go to the bathroom.
I fixed it.
You fixed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a money.
Alright.
Hey, what money is? What money is that? I got a money. I got the money. You got the money? Yeah. I got that money too. Yeah, I'm gonna get my money. You got that too.
Alright. Same here. So I'm gonna start there in the middle. I don't know what needs to be adjusted or what not. Oh, my shoulder in the way. I don't know none of that yet. So I'm starting there in the middle, and I'm gonna do the same thing. You see, I'm planting with the end, and I'm rolling it to the outside. Now on this side, because I'm right-handed, I'm coming in the same direction. Now you gotta turn that wrist over like this here for that right side. If you can see that. Now, on this side here, get this out of the way. You always got to find a solid resting place for your hand when you're doing these lines. So, hey bro, I don't think the camera like you.
I got dark again.
Yeah, you got dark again. So, I just rest my hand here, and you just try to find that way to roll that thing, man. You just roll it. I play with it like that up and down. Just play with it. See, once it's beard connected, and find that sweet spot that gives you your desired look, just take that one finger and lean it back. Just like that there. Just lean it back. Use that corner. Come right there. Then I switch to this corner and go meet what I just did. I'm here. Started here over the ears, from the middle of the ear to the front of the ear. Then I switch to this corner and go from here to my last stopping point. Go right back to my meeting point. I'm trying to keep my shoulder out the way. But here's what I usually do when I'm not on camera. I'll pull that skin down sometime and I'll find my spot to roll like this here. Well, okay, my arm all in the way. Alright, now here's when I do this here. I take him, have him to look forward. Then you come back and dib and dab to where you think something needs to be lifted or pushed down. And he needs to be lifted right here. And I'm telling you, when a person is starting to lose their hair, it's going to be one of your most difficult haircuts because they have bald spots and you can't take the line back to where his bald spot is, especially in the early stages. Then you're going to make his line look too far back. Because it might be where it needs to be on one spot, but it's too far back for the rest of the hair. The rest of the hair is still nice and thick. But you got this bald thin spot over here, and that's why a lot of these new barbers, that's why they're not really good barbers. And I really hate to say it, but that's why they're really not that great. Because us older barbers, we have learned how to cut hair. The newer generation of barbers, they're going to just spray your hairline over there. You see what I'm saying? They're going to spray it and line it up. That's not what I do. I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to show you right here what I'm talking about. I'm having to dart his head forward just slightly. I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. Put this camera a little closer. Let me see if I can get this in here. I have to get me a cameraman. All right, put your head forward just a little bit. All right, you see, it's leaning forward some right here, right? It's going back here, but it's like a pointed shovel right here. All right, but when you look at the whole line, that don't match. Now, a lot of times when you start these lines out and a person is thinning, you have to be careful of that type stuff. You want to be able to chop that here, but at the same time, it has to match this side over here because the hair is so uneven. But what you don't want to go in there and do as a young barbers, listen to me, I'm especially talking to you. Don't go in there and create your own line and giving him a straight line all the way across by taking too much away because he got hair going down here. So what you got to try to do is compromise. Some spots going to have to be thinner than others, but you're going to have to get a straight line. Now, if you want to come back with hair fibers across the front or something like that, that's up to you. But you cannot go in there and create your line just because you want him to be crispy all the way across the front. You have to understand the age person that you're cutting. It's called life. You know, we're thinning. It's who we are. We don't have a 16-year-old hairline anymore. You know? So you go in there and you do the best you can. And here's the deal. If you got a customer that thinks he's supposed to still look like he's 2 years old, he's wrong. Now with this here, I'm going to have to start taking it from over here. I can't start over here because I have to clean that off. I have to give him a round look across the front to try to make that make sense. So I'm starting here on the back side and I'm going to come across the front right here. And see, he has that bone like we all do right in the middle of our forehead. And sometimes when people have a bone that sticks out here, right beside that bone in here, it'll look like it's a divot. And it'll make you look like your hairline is off. But it's not. It's just the way his bone structure is. So you have to go in there and keep on tapping and tapping, and then you got to try to counter for that bone dip. Like he has a slight bone dip here. I have to counter for that. So all I'm going to do is go right up in this bone dip. Right through here. It's just dipping here slightly. And I'm going to just bump this back right here. And guess what? To the eye right here, it doesn't even look even. But when you take it and look at it in its whole totality, it looks even. But the truth is this. His hairline right here isn't even. And I didn't cut it even right there on purpose because he has a bone that dips here. So when it protrudes here and it's dipping here, it makes his hairline look like it's going back this way. So that's why you must use your mirrors. So when you turn them around in the mirror, your job is to keep tapping to where it will make that look like it's going straight across. That's my job. But in actuality, I'm actually cutting him crooked through here. On purpose. To give him the desired straight across look. See, you didn't know I was doing all that for you. See what I mean?
Like a new man.
His forehead, he has a bone, and most customers do, and his protrudes here, around here, and it slants in here where your hair started going thin at. And I had to bring this back just in this area here and here to counter the way that his head is shaped in there so that it can make his hairline look like it's pretty straight. But the truth is this, his hairline isn't straight. I had to counter it to make it look straight. When you're looking at it, it will look visibly straight, but I had to off-center some things to get that equal look. And then, you know, of course, I'm not perfect, and neither is his head. So you do the best you can to the quick, naked eye, and then you get up out of there. You know, some tap, tap there, and it's over with. It's over with. Now I can go on and put a blade on him, finish lining up his backside, and knock them wild ends off and call it a day. You know, he look good enough. You know what I'm saying? He can't get no more. He can't get no more women today than he had yesterday. See, one thing about a woman, fellas, they either like you or they don't.
No in between.
Ain't no in between. See, when you start fooling with the in between, you start looking like Shannon Sharp. See, he should have found a woman that either hated him or loved him. They'd have known where they stood. Yeah, man. Boy, these guys keep putting their foot in their mouth, doing that type stuff, man. Bro, if you get money and you got real money, bro, you need a wife, dog, for real. A real wife. You ain't got time to be playing no games, man. I mean, even your wife might come get you. She might stick you for your paper. But God dog it. It's better. You wouldn't have lost $100 million contract, man. Man, these dudes, I mean, you giving your whole, you got to think about it. Y'all have worked all your life for 50-something years, almost 60 years. You worked to get yourself in that position to be successful. You did that. She didn't have nothing to do with that. It's her job to come in and just do one little thing and tear it all down. And see, it's easy for a woman to tear you down like that because all she got to do is offer you some sex. And if you take it, she can just run out the room and say you did something to her that you didn't, that she didn't want. And now you done lost everything off of an allegation. It don't even have to be true. It can just be an allegation. Now, I don't understand why a lot of these athletes keep sharing, a lot of rich people, famous people, why y'all keep sharing the same women over and over? Find your woman that work at Walgreens or something. God dog, why y'all out here? They fool with the same video vixens. They make them baby mamas. You know these girls are vixens. These girls got their own, what's that? OnlyFans. Do an OnlyFans woman sound like a wife? Do she sound like she even want to be a wife? Do she sound like she even want to be a good person? No. That don't make up to be a good. If you had a friend that was on OnlyFans, you wouldn't even bring them around your mama. I can guarantee you wouldn't. You wouldn't do it. Because you already know what that's about. What's going on right there. Mm-hmm. And see, and here's the misconception about all this stuff is, see, men, we make women think we into that and we want that. That stuff really our fault. We make them think we want that. Because we go to the strip clubs and girl pop it like that, drop it like that thing, wacka, you know what I'm saying? And you're throwing money and all the girls on our side looking at how you got 14 guys gawking over you. And then they want to do that to get the attention. But bruh, why are you wiping those? That's not the one that you take home to mama. You try to keep having fun with them. But these NBA sports guys, rappers, they keep thinking that those, just because you having fun with this girl, that fun, you bring her back to the house, she there for a couple of days, you having fun. You think this is what we supposed to do. That's as far as it's supposed to go. It's fun. She is a fun girl.
And then you play it out, then it swaps on to the next.
Yeah. She's a fun girl. She's not the girl you bring home to your mama, man. God dog. And then she ain't no woman that you mess with when you trying to solidify $100 million deal. Why are you fooling with these type of women, man? Dude, there's 1,000 women that work at Kmart, Walmart, Walgreens, your local insurance company that look just as good, if not better, with better characteristics, better wife material, and you probably can juggle 3 of them. I bet they wouldn't do you like that. Juggle 3 of them. They might be appreciative. See, here's what these guys got to start doing. If you pay these women $25,000, she's talking about $25,000 a cheek. I would rather get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I'm just saying. Nah, because it's not what I'd rather get. It's best to have a wife. I would rather help some normal, beautiful women, put them through college. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all gonna still have whatever y'all relations, whatever y'all having, but at least, you know, they going somewhere in life. You helping them get there. You know what I'm saying? They your girlfriends. You know, if you on that level. If I was Shannon Sharp, I'm saying, I would have 3-4 girls from the local community college that's trying to be a nurse. I mean, pay their tuition, bro. Man, you talking about $25,000 a cheek. $25,000 can change 5 of them girls' life with a $5,000 tuition at junior college trying to be a nurse. You know what I'm saying? And them girls will be way more appreciative. They will help you out, and they'll still stand by you whole while you going through your life. And say you had a baby by them. Then one of those girls will marry you 20 years later. I can guarantee it. Man, these girls here are coming into the game as porn stars. So what do you expect out of a porn star? What? She ain't gonna never be that girl that's not gonna say you sexually assaulted her. She ain't gonna never not be that girl, bro. She will always be looking to press record on you some type of way. Because the truth is this. It was definitely a setup. You can tell it was a setup. Because she recording the conversation already. She already recorded it. You know what I'm saying? So anything I say gonna be used against me. I could have said, hey, let's go get a Happy Meal. You see, he said, hey. He said, hey. But the truth is this. Shannon Sharp is a stupid guy. I think he's stupid. Because that ain't his first time doing stupid junk. You at the Lakers game talking about I'm being real. I'm from the hood. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to this. Dude, you worth like $50 million. Fight shouldn't even be nowhere in your vocabulary. Only thing you need to fight is cancer and life. And, you know, fighting another human being don't need to be nowhere in your vocabulary. And plus, you on this level, you should have 2 or 3 guys ready to fight your battles for you. Why are you talking about you ready to fight at a basketball game? And the dude is He's out of control professionally. He's not a professional person at all. He's not. And I like Shannon Sharp as a football player, but I think he has a lot of growing up to do. You don't have nothing to prove no more, man. And I don't know why a lot of these athletes do that stuff. John Morant, you really killing your, Jay Morant, whatever his name is, you killing your career. Running around here pointing guns and all this type of stuff. Man, you got $100 million in your bank account, bro. Why are we trying to prove we hard? Why? But part of Morant's problem is his daddy. You got a grown daddy sitting on the sideline letting his son just do this and don't never tell him nothing. Yeah, he treats Morant like that's his brother. That's just a fact. That is a fact. No, you need to be a daddy to him and say, hey, son, you're about to lose everything we've been working hard for. That's what's going to happen to you. Everybody want to be so hard. For what? For what, man? I had one of my partners, man, he thanked me the other day. Now, he went to prison. He was a drug dealer. He was a fighter. He was everything, bro. That was wrong. That man called me up the other day and thanked me. I said, for what? What you thanking me for? He said, for everything. I said, I know exactly what you mean. Once you start hanging around me, I told you, hey, bro, it's okay to not be hard. It's okay to not fight. It's okay to run your business because he owns his own business now. It's okay to be that guy that says, hey, I think now I need to call the police. It's okay to be him. Because if you call the police, you a punk and you a sissy. No, if you call the police, you coming home at the end of the day. After whatever happens. You coming home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, God dog, bro. Man, keep getting your money out here, man. Don't let no scrub bring you back to prison, dog. Because here's what you gotta understand. The person that got in the fence with you, most likely they ain't got nothing going on in their life. They don't care about having you knocked back down or locked up. They don't care the first thing about that, bro. And then you got people, you got people like me, man. I care for people. I've done a lot for people over the years, man. I put them on in business and everything. I've been screwed. Of course, y'all know all y'all got to do is go back and watch that lawsuit video. I've been through a lot. So that's how I know how to move from people these days. You know what I'm saying? But here's what you got to understand, man. When stuff happens and you hurt by that person, I can't believe they did that. Like I listen to a lot of these rappers. These women ain't for you. They ain't down with you. Listen, man, they don't supposed to be. They don't supposed to be. And here's why. It's like that in any relationship with anybody. You expected them to keep it real with you. They never told you that they're going to keep it real with you. You expected them to because of the things you did for them. And it hurts because you're like, look at all I did for you. And I was there for you. And they didn't, in return, you ain't getting nothing out the deal. They didn't tell you that they would do that in return. You expected it out of them in return just to be a good human being. And when it's not reciprocated, now you're ready to kill them. You're a hater now. You know what I'm saying? You're ready to hate them. You're ready, you know what I'm saying? But the truth is this. You did that to yourself by thinking that they would keep it real with you. The truth is this. Ain't no love out here, man. Ain't no love. That's why you got to be saved and love Jesus Christ and let those people come into your life that's Christ-like. You know what I'm saying? People that want to do the right thing. See, doing the right thing is a choice. Hold on a second. Doing the right thing is a choice. Mm-hmm. And God said the same thing. God won't even save you. Yeah. If you don't want him to, you got to want God to save you. You got to want to do right. What you say? You got to want to. What you say? I said you got to want to do right.
Yeah, I know it did. But
right, well, we're going to shape him up, get him on up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's thinning on the top, I'm going to freehand him. I ain't going to really cut too much off of there. Just cut them rough ends off of there.
Hey,
His frizzles.
Dad.
And get him up on out of here. You been in my chair long enough, bruh. I can't make you look no better, man. I know you think I can. But in order for you to look better, you got to go talk to your mama and say, we got to do this all over again, mama. I got to be reborn. Then you have a chance this time. I wish I could be reborn.
You know what you know.
Yep, and know what I know? I have a smaller waistline. I wouldn't eat so many French fries this time. I wouldn't eat so many Twinkies this time. I'll try a new leaf in life. I'm going to do it better the next time. But you want to know what most men going to keep making the same mistake at? It don't matter how many lives they have. Is that women. They going to keep still picking the same old type of woman, dog. The one you know ain't no good for you. You still going to pick her. Guaranteed. 100%. Ain't that right, B-Dog?
Yeah.
That's right. Ain't that right?
That's right, Jamal.
Yeah.
There you go. See, you got 4 men in here that agreed. That's right. All right, well, we're going to let him up out of here, man. Get him on down. All right, let's get this a little closer so y'all can see this haircut. See this line. Oh, my bad. Fade. Oh, yeah. See that? All right. It ain't much more I can do for him. My stand about to fall over. That's the problem. I know y'all getting dizzy from this, but it's really about to fall off this stand right here. I don't know what happened. Hey, do we have another satisfied customer tonight?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey, my whole thing about to fall over here, man. I'm having so many problems with this
Best
thing.
barber in all the land.
Say it again.
Best barber in all the land.
And all the what?
All the land.
All the land. Not just in Mississippi.
All the land.
What about the sea? And the sea. Take me to the sea, baby. I'm gonna be the best in the ocean. The whole boat gonna be rocking. You see, I was a whole while the camera was rocking, I still cut him right? Hey, I appreciate you guys watching, man. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.